Hi Libra, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing your weekly reading. Hope everybody is well. I am going to take a quick second just to remind you that this is a general reading. It may not resonate with every single Libra, so guys, take what resonates for you and leave the rest for someone else. Keep in mind the energies may reverse. So if it's resonating, Libra, even if it's on the other side, get in where you fit in, but don't force yourself into a reading that's not for you. Spirit, can I have the energy of the sign of Libra? Libra. All right, Libra, you're starting out with the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. You have the Five of Pentacles reversed and the Lovers in reverse. Interesting. So Libra, you're experiencing a karmic cycle or a karmic lesson. I do feel like this has to do with loss. I do also feel like in the past you felt either rejected or abandoned, and you may be having an opportunity to reconcile with somebody that you had an ending with. I definitely feel like that ending caused a lot of grief, a lot of loss in your energy here. So there's an opportunity here for reconciliation, but you also may have a choice between two people as well. Let me see who's in your energy though. So show me who is in Libra's energy. Just know that there is some sort of a karmic lesson or a karmic cycle that is attached to this. Show me who is in Libra's energy. Oh. All right, we have the Four of Cups. We have the Strength card, sign of Leo. And we have the Three of Wands. So the person that's in your energy, I do feel like this is somebody who you may have been giving to and giving and giving, and this person just couldn't quite see what you were giving to them. It's like, I don't know, this is somebody who does have a very strong personality, and they get bored rather easily. I do feel that this is somebody who can't see the forest for the trees type of energy. They may become hyper-focused on things and, miss the big picture sometimes. This person has been thinking about you quite a bit. With the Strength card, they have very strong feelings for you, but there's something in their energy about appearing strong, especially with regard to love emotions. This may be somebody who's very concerned with how others view them. With the Three of Wands, they are in this waiting energy. So let me see the energy between Libra and this person. Ten of Wands in the reverse. You both, if there's been a lot of problems in this connection, you both want to work things out. You want to resolve the problems. But I feel like, Libra, you want to resolve it, but you want them to want to resolve it as well. And they tend to not really acknowledge the problems. Yeah. Be careful, Libra, that you're not leaning into codependent energy as well. But I definitely feel like with the Ten of Wands in reverse, both of you want to resolve problems here and to balance this out. So show me what's affecting this connection. The Moon. Yeah. Yeah, that's unknown. That's secrets. That's things that are unknown. I feel like neither of you really know what the other person is doing or what's going on with the other person. And I feel like, this person is in this energy where they have to appear very strong and not really, show their emotions. And you're in an energy of, well, you hurt me once here in the past. I went through this deep sense of loss. So it's almost the energy of somebody who you have known here in the past. You would like to work things out with them. you would like to reconcile with them, but you don't know if that's ever going to happen. I do feel like, Libra, you're being very intuitive, and so are they. So are they. Show me the energy. You could be dealing with a Cancer sign. Show me the outcome for Libra. Try that again. I also feel like this person, like you have a gentle spirit towards this person. This person sees you as somebody who is highly intuitive, and there's something about you calming their spirit. Show me the outcome for Libra, please. Show me the outcome for Libra. The Empress in the reverse. Yeah, neither of you are nurturing this connection. This person's holding back. They're waiting to see what you're going to do. You are feeling like this person possibly chose to go in another direction. And so I feel like you're not nurturing it. They're not nurturing it. Yeah, and it's really undetermined how this is going to work out, because it's like there's a barrier here between the two of you. Yeah, there's definitely a need here, Libra, and it's attached to this karmic lesson, this karmic cycle, for you to understand that your value and your self-worth should never be tied to someone else's decisions, whether they choose to be with you or to be with someone else. There's some codependent energy here that has to be addressed. And there's also, you know, this energy of not tying your value and self-worth to someone else. So just definitely, you know, if that's you, you'll know it. As the words are spoken, you'll know it. Because like I said, you're in that intuitive energy, and just address that. Bottom of the deck is the Page of Pentacles. This is underlying energy. Some of you may be choosing to go in a new direction with a new person. This can also indicate communication, or possibly even a small offer. So we'll have to clarify that. So let's clarify your reading, Libra. Spirit, what is the Nine of Pentacles in reverse for Libra? All right, we have the Knight of Cups reversed, and we have the Five of Wands reversed. Yeah, so you would like to work things out with this person. You would like to work it out with them. You experienced a deep sense of loss, and I do feel like there was conflict. If there was conflict, you're either avoiding conflict with them, or you would like to work it out. You are holding back emotionally, though. With the Knight of Cups in reverse, you have feelings for this person, but you're not comfortable releasing those feelings. You're not comfortable like expressing those emotions and feelings towards this person. And it could be because you feel that this person chose someone over you at some point, that they put you in competition. I am seeing that you would rather take a loss than be in competition with others. So let me see. Why is it Five of Pentacles in reverse? Five of Cups and the Page of Wands. Yeah, a lot of you guys have a choice between, you know, trying to work things out with this person, or at least in your feelings and in your emotions. You're wondering, is it possible to work things out with this person? But I'm definitely seeing new energy, more than one in your energy here. So you've gone through a sense of sadness. You've gone through some of you, downright depression, because you've got this Five of Cups along with the Moon. And I feel like some of you actually were very depressed. You're coming out of that now. And basically, you're realizing, Libra, that everything that you lost, Nine of Pentacles reversed, you're going to regain. Whether it's with this person or with someone new, you're just opening yourself up now to you're opening yourself back up to a new beginning. But at the same time, I don't feel like you are like saying it has to be this person. You're open to new energies as well. You've learned a lot of the lessons from this connection, and you moved through that feeling of depression and sadness. You took the lessons with you. Some of you are questioning whether you shouldn't just start something new with someone else, because you're questioning whether or not this person ever truly loved you. And I can see why, because there's all this hidden energy here. Let me see the Lover in reverse. Yeah, this connection, it looks like ended with there being a choice between you and someone else, and you feel this person placed another person or another situation over you. That made you very unhappy, and you've put a wall around your heart here. Queen of Cups reverse. It's not a matter of do you love this person? You do. You have love for this person, but you're not expressing it, and you're kind of putting a wall around yourself, and it's because this person really hurt you. I can see it. It had to do with them choosing someone or something over you, or at least that was from your perception. And now you're coming to this crossroads really in your life where you're saying, you know what? I'm going to open myself up to other opportunities. If this person doesn't come forward, I want love in my life. And at this point, I don't even know if this person ever truly loved me. So let's look at their energy. Let's see. Show me the Four of Cups. I can tell you this person is thinking about you a lot. Show me the Four of Cups. We have the Emperor and the Empress out. So you might be dealing with a twin flame, or possibly a false twin flame, because they are both in the reverse. All right. Yeah, they had a choice. They had a choice. And this person, I feel like this is somebody who was very controlling. They like things their way. I do feel like they are a very strong individual as far as, you know, they like to control the scenario. They like to control how things, you know, are done. With the Two of Swords here, this person may have been very indecisive, and that's where we're seeing this energy of them, you feeling like they chose either someone or something over you. I don't feel like they're currently taking control of the situation. They're just up in their head. They just sit around thinking about you. They're trying to decide, should they do something about the situation or not? And I feel like, you know, they're not actually taking control of the situation. They want to control how it happens, but they're not doing anything to actually resolve the problems. And it's because they sit in their head. It's the idea, it's somebody who likes the idea of love, but if it doesn't go exactly the way they want it to, then they can be very harsh, very mean. So, and for some of you, this person has used indecision to try to control the scenario. Let me see the Strength card. You could be dealing with an Aries. Oh, yeah. There's that Seven of Swords. And the King of Wands. Wow, that's a rough combination. So, yeah, this person, they're definitely passionate towards you. They have very strong feelings towards you. Well, very strong passions. Let me put it that way. However, this person is deceptive. That Seven of Swords is in the upright. So I do feel like, you know, there's lying, cheating, stealing. They keep secrets. Yeah. So I do feel like they're going to take action towards you, but is it going to be the kind of action that you are really looking for? Because the action that they're taking towards you, they're still in that Seven of Swords energy. So let me see the Three of Wands. Show me the Three of Wands. Yeah, this person can be very deceptive, so be careful with this person. Why is the Three of Wands here? And they do keep a lot of secrets. All right, so we have the Eight of Coins and we have the Seven of Coins. They could have had some sort of a financial loss here, particularly with some sort of investment that did not grow. So they may be working a lot. They may be trying to, you know, get their money straight. And they may be waiting to take action towards you until their money is straight. They also, this person's not currently investing in this connection. They're definitely still keeping secrets. They're still in this energy of deception, possibly unfaithfulness. They're looking at everything, but there's this waiting energy. They're waiting to work on this. They're waiting to nurture it. And right now they're not doing anything. They're just up in their head. They're just up in their head thinking. But they think about you all the time. Let me see the Ten of Wands in reverse. Show me the energy between Libra and this person. Yeah, there's the ending. You may have been married to this person or in a long-term connection. And the Two of Cups reversed. So Four of Wands reversed, Two of Cups reversed. Yeah, this ended. This ended, and the two of you are not on the same page. This person is aware that the two of you aren't on the same page. And I do feel like they want to control they want to work it out, but they want to control how it gets worked out. Everything has to be their way. And unfortunately, this person's not in the most positive of energies here. So it caused a deep loss for you. I feel like some of you are actually avoiding this person because you don't want the conflict, and you're not going to express your feelings and emotions to this person. If they are in another connection, Emperor and the Four of Wands, they may have tried to put you in competition with somebody that they are currently in another connection with. And I can see that if that's the case, again, you'll take the loss before you're placed in competition with anybody else. Yeah. So they're resisting the desire to reach out to you. They want to take action towards you. But I do feel that in order to do that, they're going to have to lower their pride. And there's pride, there's arrogance here. They would have to reach out to you secretly. And I feel like they're resisting that urge. Let me see the moon. Show me the moon. Show me what's affecting this connection between Libra and this person. Yeah, Three of Pentacles. They're in another connection, or it could be some solid foundation or something. See, they want to come towards you, Libra, but they'd have to do it in a deceptive manner. They'd have to do it in a secret manner. This could have been a secret connection. Wow, Queen of Wands reversed. You're not having it. You are not having it. Yeah, this person, it looks like, tried to pull you into this connection as a third party. And you're basically saying, I won't be placed in competition with someone else. You either in that connection or just leave me alone, because I'm now opening myself up to other connections. I want love in my life. And I can see, it's almost like you're saying, Spirit has told me that anything I have lost, I will regain and then some. So you're carrying those lessons forward. I definitely feel like a lot of you are questioning if this person ever did have love or feelings, you know, emotions for you. Yeah. I do feel like they want to come towards you, but I don't like that they're still in that deceptive energy. And I feel like you're not going to move towards them. I feel like it's because of the way that they have set this up. It's a secret connection. And I do feel that you don't feel, even though you're passionate towards them, and this does look like there is some sort of a deep soulmate or divine connection, it's like you're saying, I've learned my karmic lesson here with this person. We're not on the same page. So let me see the outcome. Show me the outcome for Libra and this person. Ooh, you've got a new beginning, Libra. The Fool. The Page of Cups. And the Nine of Pentacles. Ooh, Libra. So you definitely have, I'm seeing like up to 3 different people, new people. I don't know if you're dating or what, but you've got new people in your energy. I don't feel like you're really nurturing any of them to a great deal, and it's because you're very guarded here. But you've got a new beginning. You're fixing to embark on a new beginning, and it looks like with a new person. I don't feel like you're going to give your nurturing. See, in the past you were extremely nurturing. You were very kind, but I feel like you're not going to nurture this connection. Why? Well, because you're moving towards somebody brand new. Yeah. Yeah, you've pulled back emotionally from this situation. You're questioning this person, whether they even care for you at all. So I see you starting something new, and I like that. Now, in this person's energy, this person is waiting. They're not investing in this connection because they're waiting to become single, or they're waiting for their money to stabilize, or possibly both. So I do feel like they want to come towards you, but I don't feel like this person is single. I feel like they're trying to control the scenario, and you're basically saying, I've had enough of that. I'm not going to be placed in competition. And you've opened yourself up recently here to love again, and I feel like Spirit is sending in somebody new for you. I do feel like this person is looking at this. I do feel like they are, analyzing it. And they know that you're going to move forward if they don't get their act together. So I do feel like while they're not currently investing in this connection, they have sharply felt you withdraw your nurturing, your emotions, your feelings in this connection. They felt it. And I do feel like they want to work on the connection, but they have to become single first. So there's this waiting energy. And, if you're a cross watcher, you're going to lose Libra because you're in this deceptive energy. Yeah. I almost get the feeling this is somebody, Libra, that never thought that you would actually move on. And I definitely see you doing that with this Fool energy. So is there love here? There is. And I feel like it snuck up on this person because I feel like they were trying to control the situation. I think they thought it was all about passion. So the emotions snuck up on them. But they do have feelings for you. Bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Wands. Underlying energy, and it indicates that you just don't trust this person, that you've learned the lessons, you've grown from it. Do you want to work it out? Yeah. It also tells me that this has gone on for a long, long time, and you're just exhausted. This person has just made you feel exhausted. So I do feel like there's a lack of trust. You're exhausted. There's still all these problems that are just not resolved because this person is holding back and they're still in deceptive energy. And so you're kind of turning your focus now to someone new. So let me, I'm going to pull an oracle card for you, Libra. Okay, so you have play. It says, beloved one, it's time to set aside work for a while. Don't worry, we will oversee your responsibilities to their completion. Playfulness, gaiety, and laughter will lift your energy so that you'll return to work with a renewed perspective and heightened energy. So some of you guys could be working very, very hard. You could be pouring yourself into work in order to, kind of build that wall around your heart with this Queen of Cups reverse. Make sure that you are incorporating fun things into your life because it will definitely change your vibration in a very positive manner. All right, I hope that this has been helpful for you. If you've resonated with this reading, Libra, hit that like button. Be sure to subscribe to my channel and hype the video if you get the opportunity. Until I see you in your next reading, Libra, know that you are love and namaste.